Bonjour, anyhow.
Welcome to the GaymeBoyz channel.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Tim. And we're going to show off all of the things we got from booster packs and beyond.
2 booster packs and beyond.
So, we went in there right after we did our character warehouse venture. So if you haven't seen that video, we'll link it up above. And the ladies in there were like super cool. They were very talkative and like wanted to know where we were from and just like...
It was a very like social like pin love fest.
Yeah.
And it was, so coming off of the pin event, and we'll also link that video, it was nice to be in like a environment where people loved pins and loved talking about pins, but less overwhelming than I felt at the pin event.
Yeah.
So, and they had amazing deals. They had so many deals.
So many.
I just couldn't help myself with shopping.
And we actually got more than pins. Well, he did.
Well, so they had a beautiful Funko and other collectible shop merchandise, and so I saw some Funkos there that I had never seen like regularly, and so I hadn't seen them. So the first one that I got was Olaf with kittens, and this is from Olaf's Frozen Adventure. And because we've been waiting to do this, I haven't unboxed these, but now it doesn't matter. And look, it's Olaf with kittens. The only bummer is I wish that one of those kittens looked like Figaro. That would be like the only thing that made that better. And then the other pop that I got was a Hercules pop, and I think I was just inspired because of the Pegasus that we got in the pin event. So I was like super into Hercules, and I loved little baby Hercules with his lightning bolt and his like hero medal. So I thought that those were both cute. And then my favorite pop that I got, and I'm not taking this out of the box, which is so weird, but it is this beautiful, there's a glare, but this beautiful Funko Pop by for Presto, which is a Disney Pixar animated short about this like little bunny in a magician's hat, and he's like a not sassy bunny, but he's like a bunny who's like sick of being taken advantage of, and I love that it's in such like a cool magician's top hat.
So the first one I'm going to show is a really beautiful pin. It's from Timeless Tales. It's a limited edition, and it's a Little Mermaid pin, which I love the ones that open. Oh, and it has like kind of like the story. And then you have Ariel looking gorgeous, and then Ursula is just living her best life. And then the opening of it, which is super pretty. I love these, but the hard thing is like, do you keep it open and then it's like so much room on the pin board, or do you close it? That's like...
I think you always keep it open.
the biggest dilemma.
One of the things that when I was looking at Booster Packs and Beyond was specifically looking for pins to complete some of my favorite characters, and one of the pins that I saw was of Lotso, and we have so many Lotso pins because they don't come out with a lot for him. So when I see a pin that we don't have, I always have to get it. So there's Lotso with his cane. He looks so kind. Love him.
Soup's cute. And then sticking with like kind of Little Mermaid, I will go with this really cool, I think it moves off of the backer card, so I'm going to take it off of the backer card. This is Ursula, and it says Spellbound 2015. And then the coolest part is this moves. You have Ariel, and then you have like little fishies, dinglehoppers, shells, Sebastian. So I thought that was cool.
Super cute.
And it's an LE of 3000.
One of the other pins that we got was of Baymax, and the funny thing about this is that we were on such like a shopping Baymax kick that we didn't realize that we had this pin already. So whoops. You know your collection's too big when you buy duplicate pins.
And then another favorite character to add to our kind of like holiday board is Stitch dressed as Santa, and then he's holding some presents, and he's in a present. which is super cute because you know Stitch is always a good present.
Yeah. There's always room for Stitch. Alright, and then I'm going to show 2 pins at once just because they're similarly themed. There is the beautiful Windows of Magic collection, and so we got 2 of our favorite princes. We've been like so much into Hercules lately, especially with the new musical in development at the Public. So Team Hercules lately. I guess subtly also with the Funko Pops. But there's Aladdin in his stained glass window, and Hercules. The details on these are just always so beautiful for both the princesses, the princes, and the villains. I love this series. But they take up they're so big.
I know.
They're so big.
They're so cute though. And then I'm going to show my 2 that are not on backer cards. They just put in a little bag for me. One of them is a set that I wish I collected pins back in the day because there's so many like cute puzzle pins that I never knew existed. And if I knew, I would have collected them all, and they were way cheaper back in the day. So this one is of Prince Eric when they did the Little Mermaid puzzle sets. He's so hunky. And then this one I actually thought I had, but I didn't. It was the final comic book mystery pin set that we needed of Jafar. And it says, "A snake am I? Perhaps you'd like to see how snake-like I could be."
I love that line.
And these are very reasonable priced. Better than eBay.
Yeah. So the one thing about booster packs and beyond that I really liked was that there were literally just massive pin boards that have all of the pins just stuck in the board. And it's kind of like pin trading where you can like go pick them out and they all have the little different colored stickers on the back that tells you their prices. So these were a random collection of pins that were on those for sale that I got because they were just of characters and things that we loved and collect here. So the first 2 that I'll show you were of Lucifer, like a pixely Lucifer. And then there's Lucifer again. You never see enough Lucifer pins. Stitch with a cupcake. I just love Stitch eating. There is a very odd ice cream cone of Marie and the alien. I never understood why they're together because like they're in no way related, but still a cute pin. This interesting hidden Mickey Baymax that makes him look like 8-bit, but I just love Baymax pins, and there's not a lot of him, so I had to get him. And then a Kevin hidden Mickey pin, and then this really cute Vinylmation Doug pin. So these were all pins that add to our normal collections of these characters, and I just couldn't resist.
I'm going to show some villains pins.
So villainous.
So this one is pretty standard, but it's one I didn't have of Dr. Facilier. And then this one I'm loving. It's a villain series from Disneyland Resort, and it's my Lady Tremaine looking all fierce. And then when you open it, it's her like in the dark shadows, and it says "Step Monster."
Oh, that's like when she's in the door of the house and you can just see her silhouette. That's cool.
And then this says Cinderella 1950, which I guess that's the year it came out. And then back in the day, this was $10.95 at Disneyland.
God, pins for $10.95. Who'd have thunk?
So I'm going to show these 2 because they're very similar. It's just kind of like a crest of the princesses. This is Princess Jasmine. And then this one is Aurora, my favorite princess. She's looking all pretty. And then the last pin I have is in junction with Aurora. So this is the 3 fairies, and they're kind of destroying the cake that Fauna made. Or who's the other one?
Flora, Fauna, and Mary.
Or Flora made. I think it's Fauna. And they're helping the cake not fall over. Okay, well that is all of our pins.
Our little mini haul. Thank you so much for joining us. We love pins.